And, well, I thought, why not bring more messages of life? I'm not doing anything special, so messages of life it is. Excuse me. We receive self-love, okay? Today, I love myself fully. I accept myself exactly as I am. I am able to recognize my own divinity and to appreciate the purity of my soul. I take the time to care for myself. I enjoy myself. I nourish myself. I am kind to myself. I am grateful for who I am. Excuse me. I'm coming down with a cold. I hope not. Every cell in my body is happy and healthy. Every cell in my body is happy and healthy. Every cell in my body is happy and healthy. Every cell in my body is happy and healthy. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, I do recall we got this card earlier, right? She's in this spring, right? This little fountain in the background. If you're paying attention, it's all the same thing. It's as above, so below. This is the perfect representation of as above, so below. Self-love. And as a reminder, self-love is getting out of bed when you don't want to. Okay, that's self-love. Pushing yourself to go the extra to achieve your highest good, your highest version of yourself. Self-love is saying no. No is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. I will say it again for the people in the back. No is a complete sentence. You never have to explain yourself. If you feel it's best to back up, you don't have to explain yourself. Back up, remove yourself. You don't have to express why. No is a complete sentence. Allow your energy to speak for you. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, and I don't want to butcher this. Vanch? I am so sorry if I butchered your name, but thank you for joining me. And because you have, I will be happy one-ish. Okay, so I will be happy to draw a card for you, a message from Spirit, message of life, okay? So, okay, I think this one is it. You have returned to the temple, okay? Today I rediscover my inner self in sacred silence. This is the inner temple in which I am able to calmly study the lessons life has provided me. Here I regain my sense of tranquility. I retrieve my trust in the universe. Bathed in the light of my inner temple, I now remember the value of each and every step of my life. It's time for you to... Hi, Michelle. Okay, it's time to return to self. It's time to meditate, honey. Okay? Take a break from social media. Pull up a good book even. Maybe if you don't feel like you're ready to meditate and you can't put yourself in that space, in that place, read a good book, okay? So really, your message is return to temple. Okay. Hi, Michelle. I would love to draw a card for you. I am doing messages of life. Messages of life. Messages of life. Messages of life. That's okay. You didn't see that, okay? As I was shuffling, these three came out together. Okay, Michelle, these three cards came out together. Hi, Pocahontas. I will get to you next, okay, honey? Okay, so Michelle, we got to get into this, okay? It says all that is. And look at all those colors, honey. Today, I notice the love that powers all of my life. I see that each tiny part of the universe is an expression of that love, and I am aware of the presence of God in all things. I open myself to this magic. I marvel at the splendor of all that is, of which I am truly a part of. You also receive trusting, Michelle. So all that is also trusting. Today I trust in God. No matter what happens as my day unfolds, I will remember to remain in harmony. And notice how I stuttered. Ha! But that's not going to stop me. I will repeat myself. Thank you very much. Okay, today I trust in God. No matter what happens as my day unfolds, I will remember to remain in harmony. I will maintain my sense of humor, and I will keep my focus on God's love for me. In these ways, I will minimize drama and increase my inner spiritual strength. And because I know you personally, and I know that you use humor as a way to make yourself feel better, but it's also, you use it to deflect. Okay, now the person I read for before you, you jumped in just in time. Return to the temple. So that applies to you. So Michelle, we have for you, we've got return to the inner temple, all that is, trusting, and finally, my creative power. So Spirit had a lot to say to you, honey. Okay, and Pocahontas, I am getting to you next. My creative power. I recognize the creative power of my thoughts. I know that I can use them to build or to destroy. Today I choose to use my thoughts to create a universe filled with joy and harmony. I will maintain a positive attitude. I have the power to create love and peace. Why is Spirit telling you to get in formation with the powers that be? Babe, let's talk about it. Why is Spirit saying, hey, live in harmony with me? Trust me. Return to me. I happen to know you personally, love. And because I know you personally, I know that your sense of humor is one of your healing superpowers. It really is. But could it be that you're using your sense of humor a bit to deflect from important matters and situation, possibly talking yourself out of something amazing? Because you are one of the most beautiful and creative souls I know. But there seems to be a bit of unbalanced energy, okay? Which explains the first one where it was like, ooh, where is it? I have to find it now. All that is, right? And the chakras, as beautiful as they may be, they're running. Your chakras could use some realigning, okay? It's time. You know what? You have been online a lot lately doing readings for other people. So now I'm going to say, it's great that you will cleanse the energy before reading and cleanse your decks, but it's time that you actually deep cleanse yourself. You have dealt with my mother. You dealt with my mother and my grandmother the same night, okay? That's a lot. Along with various other ancestors and guides, and angels. You have not only your spirit team coming through, but everybody's spirit team coming through. And you need some rest, recalibration for realignment. It's great that you're putting yourself front and center, but you need to focus on yourself right now. In other words, I got you, Google. I got this. I got this. And when I'm done, I'm pretty sure that Aya or Lottie will tag in. So don't worry. Take your ass to bed. Take your tired ass to bed. I love you. Okay. Now, Pocahontas, if you are still here, thank you for being so patient, honey. I have you right now. Okay, I split the deck and we have application and discover who I am. So I'll read those two cards for you and then I'll shuffle and see what comes out, okay? Application. And as you can see, there's the hands of God giving you what you asked for, right? And on the other side, we have discover who I am. So look at, ooh, Pocahontas. I like your magic. I love your energy, okay? That's beautiful. You have done an amazing job at communicating, downloading, and integrating your highest self. That is beautiful. Today, I apply all that I have learned during my spiritual quest. I practice love in my daily life. I allow my inner light to lift my thoughts. As I do so, the laws of universal love take root in my life. Today, I discover the riches that lie within me. I acknowledge my true self. I see myself as an unlimited being and marvel at the beauty of my life. I recognize the wealth of possibilities available to me as a being of light. As I learn who I am, I recognize the divine within me. And I'm just going to hold this up for you, honey, so you can really see this and take that in. You did that work. You did that work, Pocahontas. I'm so happy for you. Okay. And the eyes of the heart is your final card. Today I perceive the real beauty of every person I meet. With the eyes of my heart, I see behind the personality and focus on the energy of love that dwells beneath the surface. I am filled with wonder at the presence of God in every one of us. The eyes of the heart allow me to see the divine shining everywhere. You've activated your divine feminine, and not just your divine feminine, but a lethal one. Do you know how much patience it takes to see the God in everyone? I mean, many people are able to achieve it, but to sustain it, to sustain this sight and this vision, wow, it's admirable. It's impressive. And I'm proud of you. God is proud of you. You are inspiring. And truly, I love that there are so many inspiring and beautiful people along my journey and my path. And thank you for being one of them. Thank you. Vanilla Pie, hi. Hi, thank you for joining me. Love, I will do you now. That came out so wrong. Oh my. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean, I'm going to pull your cards. I'm going to pull your cards now. I'm going to pull your cards now. I'm so sorry. I heard it after I said it. I'm going to pull your cards now. Okay. Beyond limitations. Today I exceed my own expectations. I open my consciousness to the infinite. There are no limitations. There is no end. Everything is unfolding in a continuous now. Therefore, I open my thoughts towards a broader horizon. I look beyond my perception of reality, beyond all barriers created from my own beliefs and fears. I am now open to new possibilities. Hi, Pi. Listen, honey, this is probably the 4th time that this card has come out in readings today. However, it's the only time that this card has come out for an individual person. When I say beyond limitations, I mean you have manifested something beyond what you can imagine. This is something that you did the work on the inside, and you went so deep and you did the work. Deep, dark shadow work. You have confronted parts of yourself that you rejected, denied, lied about for quite some time. And then you said, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna make them mine. They're not just a part of me, but I'm gonna make them mine. I'm gonna own them and make it a superpower. And you did, okay? Beyond limitations. And because you went into chambers that your spirit team didn't think you were ready for. You know, the people around you were just like, no, not gonna happen. And then you turned around and you did that. You led by example. And I'm so proud of you. And thank you for doing that work, because it truly does. It affects all of us. You know, it takes great courage to look at ourselves and say, okay, this is what I'm not crazy about. These are the things that I've done. This is what I'm sorry about. This, I know I can't change it, but here I am trying. Right? Against the grain. Exactly, Michelle. And Pi, you've also received simplicity. I think this is amazing because I did a reading earlier and these two cards came out. Oh, Pi, baby. Your force is strong, huh? You took, you even took the naughty about yourself. And that explains why it came out of my mouth at the beginning the way it did. You have integrated parts of yourself that you were not obliged to share with anyone else. And you said, you know what? I kind of like this sexy. This is a funky kind of sexy, and I'm gonna wear this sexy. Whew. How you like me now? I love that for you. I love that for you. Oh my goodness. And as someone who is currently, you know, expressing her own funky sexy, big ups to you, bitch. Thank you. Thank you. It takes great courage and a great deal of accountability. That accountability, that's the kind of accountability many fall short of. Because you're saying, not only did I do it, but yeah, I did it. And what? I can't change it. You can't change it. There's nothing you can do about it. So, if you're bothered by it, can you go be bothered over there? And I love that for you. That simplicity card was all about you have detached and rejected what you feel doesn't apply, what's outgrown, what's outdated, what programs no longer align with you. I love that. Lilith energy, that's the word I was looking for. Yes. Yes, your divine feminine is she is a sexy savage. Go Pi, go Pi, go Pi. Okay, I'm gonna stop before I get bid. Okay, so, and your final card is unity, coming into purpose. Purpose with that energy and that upgrade. Okay? Oof. Purpose and power, go Pi. Okay, unity. Make sure you get a good look at that. Okay. And here you are. Here you are doing the fucking work. Look at that. There you are, communicating and downloading and literally being one with your highest self. Congratulations. That is a lot to integrate. That is a lot of work. The transmutation and the alchemy that you applied is remarkable. And what you did is nothing short of phenomenal. And you deserve all the props and you deserve all of the respect because you went to places where only people like me have gone. That takes a special kind of darkness to go into those places and those versions of yourself and to honestly look and reflect on what you. And I'm saying this because out of reflected on not just what was done to you, but what you've done. That's amazing. That is amazing. I'm proud of you. I know it took a lot of courage. A lot of courage to apologize for a lot of shit. To make most of those apologies were really to yourself. I know this. You know, your inner child wounds, those wounds that you developed in your formative years when you were supposed to be protected, I'll say. The wounds you forgave yourself for. I mean, you took on responsibilities that weren't yours, got blamed when it wasn't done correctly, or just miscalculated, or you simply couldn't do it. You simply couldn't do it, and they tried to make it your shit, right? To really look at those versions of yourself that were abused, manipulated, the times you were gaslit, the times you gaslit yourself for mere survival, confirmation just for survival, the guilt you felt for all of that, and then overcoming that and being able, yes, burdens that weren't yours, pain that wasn't yours. You transmutated and alchemized pains and suffering that were not yours. You've been a shadow boxer since you were knee high. Look at you. Look at you now. Your final card, because I can't. I love you so much, okay? Consciousness. There we go. And your previous card, I just want to show you. So it's as though here you are communicating with your highest self. And beyond that is source. Do you see this? Okay. Today I bring attention into the moment. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong one. Okay. Consciousness. Today, it's still telling you to pay attention. It's telling me to pay attention too, okay? Today I pay attention to every thought and feeling that I manifest. My outer world reflects my inner consciousness. I pour the light of my awareness on most constructive thoughts so they will grow and produce the experiences I want. Mindful of what I create in this universe, I become an expression of divine light. And there you have it. I think that's everyone. So there's only a few people. Okay. So, there you have it. I hope that was helpful. You've done a great job. You probably need some rest. I will continue to keep going, life mantra. Michelle is one of the most brilliant readers I have the privilege of knowing. If you have not gone to her channel and subscribed and liked and commented and shared her content, you are missing out. I mean, you get everything with Michelle. She is truly fully engulfed in her atmosphere when she's reading for you. I mean, she will make you laugh. She will make you cry. She will make you laugh some more. She will make you cry some more. But she will make certain to end it with you laughing. You will definitely laugh. But she is not for the weak. Okay, I tune in as often as I can. Her messages are always inspiring and uplifting. But when I say that she will drag you in the nicest way, you want to be insulted, but you can't because she was so fucking sweet about it when she called you out on it. Complete opposite of my approach. Okay, you can't even be mad when she drags you, because she'll do it with love. It's like she doesn't mean to drag you, because she's informing you that you can stand up whenever you want. She's not dragging you because she wants to drag you. She's dragging you because she's telling you to stand up and you won't. It hurts so much. So much. But then you stand up. then you stand up. And it doesn't hurt anymore. You know? Cool. So she will leave you laughing after she completely hurts your feelings in the nicest way. As opposed to my direct and very offensive method of stop being a fucking crybaby. So if you want to be, made to feel like you matter, okay, and seen as an individual, she will see you, but she will make you cry nearly every time. I love it and I hate it at the same time. There is no escaping the love and the intention and the inspiration and the protection that she sends your way. Just, I mean, that kind of detail and care can't be duped. So definitely check out Life Mantra Tarot. Terrorism Week Tarot and Aya Inspired Tarot, and who else? The Draconic Priestess and Brooklyn Born Tarot, and the Tiny Turtle Tarot. Okay. And now that I have read personal cards for my beautiful community, I will now pull a few cards, or a card, okay, for the collective. And we have here achievement. As I advance on the road towards achievement, I discover my greatest strengths and I learn from each challenge. I believe in my truest potential. Today, I have faith in my abilities and in myself. I move forward towards the fulfillment of my vision. I reach my objectives. I am courageous. I embrace life. I am always in good company on this journey towards the light. And I absolutely am, because, well, look at all of you. So I hope that the messages resonated. And we're at 27 minutes. Okay, I'll just go like 3 minutes longer to make it a half hour if I can, but live for love. Okay. Today I put love into everything I do. It is love that gives life to all things, and I open my heart to this great power. I act gently and speak with kindness. I fill each thought with love and light. I love God and all beings everywhere. I live for love and I love myself. Strength. Emotions. I rise above self-doubt. I affirm my own power and stand strong in my unshakable faith. Today, I know that I have the strength to overcome anything I encounter. I find my courage in the truth. Holding tight to the force of love, I triumph over fear. Remember, you can call on your guides and angels and your spirit team. And hi, Shauna. Okay, I will. You're welcome, Pi. Thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you, Shauna. Okay. For you, Shauna, I have. Hold on. I will happily draw a card for you. Ooh, that flew. And you have received progress. Each day, as I recognize the divine within me, I progress further along the path of my spirit. Today, I respect my needs, observe what happens within, and do my best to maintain a positive attitude. I have faith in my inner strengths and capabilities. I grow and improve every day. Today, God's opinion of me is the only opinion that matters. Okay. I mean, absolutely no offense by this, but when I read this, I felt this in my chest. Okay? You need rest. You need actual rest, not the depressive, hiding kind of rest. You've made so much progress. So much progress, right? And you have fought every step of the way to remain true to yourself and to your faith. People have made that challenging for you. You are absolutely right to respect your needs. And I say it all the time, no is a complete sentence. And you don't have to explain yourself. So yeah, congratulations on what I see here is snapping out of it and coming to terms with, I know it's extenuating, but I want to say excruciating circumstances. And you're making progress and making a way for yourself. And so I am going to go ahead, and you have received forgiveness. Okay? Today I bless, okay, I just want you to really take a look at this, okay? Get out into nature if you can. Under the moonlight. You need to ground, baby. Okay? Okay? Today I bless each soul I perceive to have hurt me. Shauna, if you're still watching, I want you to rewatch this, okay? Today I bless each soul I perceive to have hurt me. I release them to their own greater good. I can now see that my past provides me with lessons that help me live more fully in the present. I no longer struggle with what has been said and done. I am grateful for every experience that has brought me here. I fill myself with a love that is pure and free. Okay, I have the worst headache. And I'm gonna go ahead and say, you had to cut off a fair share of like everybody. You had to cut off everybody for your peace of mind. And your head was throbbing all the time. But you might want to see a doctor about your migraines. Or my favorite, an herbalist. Okay? And please see Vanilla Pie in the comments. Because Pie has done some work. Okay? And I think you could benefit from making a new friend. Especially with someone that has someone who can entirely relate to where you currently are, because Pi has been there again and again and again and again and again. Pi has been there so many times it became an elevator, roller coaster. Pi was doing it for fun. Like Pi was so engulfed in the pain, baby turned it into pleasure. Oh, that's remarkable. That's remarkable. So again, Shauna, please see Pi and make a new friend. Also, Michelle from Life Mantra, because she'll make you laugh. And if you need to cry, I guarantee you she will cry with you. Hoi. Okay. And to close out, you're right, Michelle, is that for transmutation? To close out our reading, we have openness and a door to the infinite. I know that when one door closes, another opens. Today, I trust the universe, I trust myself, and I trust life. No matter what has gone before, I have faith that something better is on its way. My willingness to release the past prepares me to accept many new opportunities. God opens all doors before me. Okay, and this says here, a door to the infinite. So this is talking about opening a door, and here's this door, a door to the infinite. At my heart center, there is a door that leads to the infinite. Today I visit my heart center and open that door. I'm gonna say this again, because my throat chakra is, I don't know what the, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, but I am for real right now. I am busy. Thank you. Excuse me. We were just discussing how God just opened the door. What door, you ask? A door to the infinite. At my heart center, there is a door that leads to the infinite. Today, I visit my heart center and open that door. As I enter, I experience a deep sense of serenity, and I understand that I am eternal, that I am indestructible. And from here, I can see beyond my life's challenges to the higher levels of my existence. I know now that my inner light is infinite. And so God is basically saying, hey, by the way, that door that you were banging on forever and then realized that the test was all about patience, and so you learned to stop knocking and you just you focused on yourself and that inner work. Yeah, well, by the way, all of the treasures that you did to unlock, or all of the work you did to unlock those treasures, here is the key to that door. I've opened it for you. So you did the work. And now all of those parts of yourself that felt unworthy, felt ugly, felt rejected, felt abandoned, felt denied, felt ashamed, felt regretful, felt abandoned, felt afraid. Well, that bitch don't live here no more. So, I'm glad to meet the newest version of you and me and us, and we are just, we just aren't who we used to be. We just aren't who we used to be. And I'm so proud of us for that. So, from my heart to yours, this has been an amazing reading, okay? An amazing time with you. I love this. I love how you guys joined in and I was able to read for you, and it resonated, and I'm glad that I haven't offended anyone recently. Not that I've tried. But you know, shit happens. So with all of that, I will go live again tomorrow with more messages. But tomorrow will be messages from Kali. Careful now. I love you from my heart to yours. Carry that attitude of gratitude and remember to be grateful for the things that you don't have, because someone always has it worse. Pray for them. All right. I love you guys. See you later. Bye.